Jon Jones had his California State Athletic Commission hearing, and it didn't go too well. The commission ultimately decided to hand Jon Jones a $208,000 fine and to revoke his license. So what does this mean? Basically, Jon Jones was fined 40% of his fight purse for the Daniel Cormier fight, where afterwards he tested positive for the banned substance turinabol. The hearing, though, was a disaster, as Ian Kidd put it in his editorial on bloodyelbow.com. It seems as if Jon Jones' team didn't even try to put up a good defense. Just check out the clips from the hearing. Right off the bat, you had people playing hot potato with the mics. Then the state made their case using Dr. Daniel Eichner to say basically, nobody can prove whether or not Jon Jones took this intentionally or not. Basically saying Jon Jones doesn't have a case. So the state did their part saying, Jon Jones, you can't prove whether or not you took this intentionally, and the burden is on you to find that proof. Then Dr. Paul Scott came to the stand for Jones's defense, and yeah, that did not go too well. Dr. Paul Scott really didn't help the case, basically agreeing with everything that Dr. Eichner said, but his final conclusion that Jon Jones didn't know he was taking the substance was based all on assumption.
A contaminated supplement does depend on the assumptions that are made. No, what I'm saying here is that assuming that we have a contamination level, so again, with a great deal of uncertainty around this conclusion.
The worst part, though, is that Dr. Paul Scott admitted that he was basically rushed through this entire thing.
The time constraints for this report were something along the lines of, what, 4 hours? To review the material in a short period of time, and so I chose the assumptions based on my experience.
By the way, you see her, that commissioner right there? Yeah, she's gonna come up again. By the way, I should also mention that this doctor got paid $395 for each hour. Then just as we're about to hear Jon Jones, the man, the guy that we're all here for, they decide to take a 10-minute break, much to Jones's relief. So after the 10-minute break, we finally get to hear the man we've all been waiting for, Jon Jones. It's been 7 months of trials being delayed, and we have not heard from Jones. So, we gave you 7 months. We even gave you a 10-minute break. Jon Jones, let's hear it.
So, we are here, and quite a really interesting situation. I think I'd rather you guys ask questions first.
Okay, that's fine.
Is that cool? Where do I start with what to say?
Are you kidding me, man? Oh, that is so bad. You can even see Jon Jones right beforehand ask his lawyer, hey man, like, I didn't know that I was doing a statement here. Jon Jones goes on to explain how this whole situation for him has been
really, really crappy, because it's just like, I don't understand how any of this happened.
And well, John, it's about to get a whole lot crappier, thanks to Commissioner Martha Shen-Urquidez. Remember her from before? Well, she tears into Jon Jones and actually gets him to admit something really, really bad.
You were required to complete online educational classes, right?
I guess I'm going to be honest with you, I never did that.
Seriously? Because in 2015, you certified that you did. In 2016, you certified that you did. So now you're saying that you actually didn't?
Correct.
I see.
I had my management do it for me.
Okay.
Jon Jones, are you kidding me? You can even see his manager Malky in the back squirming as Jon Jones is telling the truth. I mean, you have to give it to Jon Jones, at least he is telling the truth. But it does get worse from here. The commissioner saw that on his USADA form, he only listed 7 banned substances, but when he got his supplements tested, he got 17 different supplements tested, meaning that he didn't disclose all of the supplements that he took on the USADA form.
Omegagenics,
Very healthy things.
Vegelite, glutamine, 10 supplements.
Anything though? Okay.
And this is Jon Jones, so you knew that we'd be hearing about his troubled past.
After the incident with the sex enhancement, UFC gave you a benefit,
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
And,
ma'am.
and,
It was
and you
it.
wrapped that one around like a utility pole at some point.
I was on a suspension still, dealing with my hit-and-run car accident.
Actually cited like 5 times, including for drag racing.
It's safe to say that at the end of everything that the commission wasn't too impressed with Jon Jones.
You were asked again and again here about making changes based on the things that keep happening to you. I haven't heard any real changes.
He even suggested that Jon Jones change his management team. Jon Jones, what are your thoughts?
Have you considered changing your management?
Actually, I have considered that several times. No, I'm joking. To check myself. Like I said.
Funny, Jon, but really, you maybe consider. So Jon ends his whole entire thing, which went just smoothly, by calling Barry Bonds a boxer.
I hate that Barry Bonds is associated with steroids. Do you know what that does to boxing? I understand that
After all that, the commission decided to fine and suspend Jon Jones. So when will we see Jon Jones back? Well, he has a USADA hearing that he has to go through, and USADA will decide how long he's suspended for. If that hearing goes as smoothly as this one, though, I would have to predict that we're not going to see Jon Jones in the UFC anytime soon.